Hello friends, welcome to Beginners IAS YouTube channel. Before starts your preparation, you must know about the UPSC syllabus completely. After going through the syllabus, one should aware of the book list so that it makes your preparation easier to understand and to complete the syllabus on the scheduled duration. So let us begin to know about the book list. So let's start with polity. If you are a beginner, you should start with 6th to 8th standard book so that you will get a basic understanding about the polity. After you getting the basic understanding about the polity, you must go through 11th standard Indian Constitution at work. After going through the Indian Constitution at work, you must read Indian polity written by M. Lashmikant. If you take any UPSC question papers, most of the question from polity covers in these two books, that is 11th standard Indian Constitution at work, Indian polity written by M. Lashmikant. And then we move on to the subject economics. If you take any prelims UPSC question paper, most of the economic questions are from current affairs. So one has to give very important to the current affairs. To get a basic knowledge, you should start with NCERT class 9th and 10th standard. After completing these books, you go through the Indian economic development. So this book will help you also to write an essay paper, and then to know the basic macroeconomic concept, you should start begin with class 12th NCERT. And then let us begin with history subject. The history is divided into three parts: ancient history, medieval history, and modern history. Let us know about the ancient history book list. If you are a beginner, then start with class 6th, our past one, and then go to Tamil Nadu edition, class 11th, old edition. It is simpler and easy to understand, and it will also help you to solve the UPSC questions. And then NCERT class 11th, Ancient India, written by R.S. Sharma, that is old one. Then you can go through class 12th, Themes in Indian History, part 1 new syllabus, that is you must have covered the chapters 1 to 6. After completing ancient history, then move on to medieval history. So in medieval history, you should first start with class 7th, our past 2. Why I am instituting this class 7th, our past 2 is, if you take the question paper 2018 UPSC question paper, you will get a question. You can able to go through the question from the class 7th NCERT, our past 2. So after completing this book, you can go through Tamil Nadu edition, class 11th, old book. It will make you easier to understand about the medieval India. Or else you can go through class 11th medieval India, old book, Satish Chandra. See, if you want to cover both ancient and medieval India in a single book, then you may prefer Poonam Dalal Dahiya, that is ancient India and medieval India. That book is very much famous, and also it will help you to cover ancient and medieval India. To take art and culture, you just stipulate with an introduction to Indian art, part 1, that is NCERT 11th standard. That book is more than enough for your prelims. And then we move on to modern India. If you ask me, I would suggest Spectrum, that is Brief History of Modern India by Raju Her. This book will help you to solve many of the questions. And then you go through class 8th NCERT book, that is our past 3. These two books are more than enough for your modern India. And then geography. Most of the candidate will feel very embarrassed about geography. If so, then begin with class 6th standard geography, that is the earth, our habit, and then move on to 7th standard, our environment, and 8th standard resources and development, 9th standard contemporary India, and 10th standard contemporary India part 2. To continue with that, if you know basics about geography, then you could take NCERT 11th standard new syllabus, that is fundamentals of physical geography, Indian physical environment, and NCERT 12th standard new syllabus, that is fundamentals of human geography and India people and economy. These four books are more than enough for your prelims related to geography. Apart from this, one must have to keep at least so to solve your map based questions. And science and technology. In science and technology, one must have to cover your current affairs. So if you take UPSC question papers, science and technology questions are from current affairs. Mostly it will come from current affairs. To know the basics, one should cover class 6th standard to 10th standard. After going through your 6th to 10th standard, then to get a more knowledge, you must have to read biology 11th standard, the specific units, and biology 12th standard, specific chapters. After which, the subject environment. For environment, this too is more than enough. That is Shankar IAS latest edition book and current affairs. The most of the questions you will get from environment from these two sources. This is enough. Hopefully you will get more questions related to environment, since the forest examination also covers in this UPSC. Therefore you will get more questions, at least 20 questions from the environment section. And then you must have to know about the policies and schemes. For this, you should know about Indian yearbook and also current affairs, that is very important. You should go through the yojanas. And in the current affairs section, one has to read Hindu paper or else Indian Express or else PIB, PRS, or else you must have to read monthly magazine, that is either from Vision IAS or else Vajiram. Therefore, it will make you easier. Then this paper, CSAT paper 2 is very important, since it is a compulsory paper. If you clear this paper, then only paper 1 is validated. To clear this paper and understand, so these are the book list. It will make you to solve the most of the questions, that is analytical reasoning, MK Pandey, verbal and non-verbal reasoning, Dr. R.S. Agarwal. And to solve the previous year question papers, you can buy Cracking the CSAT paper 2 by Aryan Publications. It covers previous year question paper. Also it will give you a set of question papers to solve, and also for a comprehension practices it will helpful for your UPSC preparations. And then keep your resources limited, reverse it again and again. Therefore it will make you and it will help you to clear the UPSC exam in your first attempt itself. Thank you. Have a good day.